My name is Rhapsody, and you want to hear a funny story? Oh man, we're on a win streak of 0. That's right, we had 2 in a Eden win streak, but then I got halfway through recording an episode and realized I was very, very late for a New Year's Eve party, and I had to leave. And because I don't edit things anymore, that kind of just ended the episode there. Luckily, it wasn't a very good run, so I'll just say I lost in an episode that disappeared. How about that? That kind of makes more sense. Ooh, that's a decent tier rate. Not good damage, but a decent tier rate at least. I don't know what my health is. My health might be comprised of just 1 spirit heart or something stupid like that. So I'm gonna actually pick up the spirit heart there. I really like the use item that I've started with. Mum's purse, I will like if I get Mum's trinket box. Or just some really lucky trinkets. Sure, you're part of the transformation conjoined, so I'll take you. Also, it's just a decent familiar. Shoots out 2 tiers at the same time. Both of them do, I think, pretty decent damage, if I recall. I'm not certain. The world card, I'm basically only ever gonna need if I change my use item. So, we'll hold on to it for the moment, but I don't think we'll ever need it. Yeah, tier rate 7 rather than 10. That's a huge improvement for us. Oh man, you have no clue how much I want that golden bomb. Blow up everything on this floor with it. A golden bomb is similar to a golden key, just in case you're unfamiliar, in the same way that you can use an infinite number of bombs or keys this floor, and it won't cost you anything. So it's just a reusable bomb, reusable key. So we really want to get that. Like, 1 bomb will get us everything that we want to bomb on this floor. At which point, I'll just bomb normal rocks. Perfect. Perfect. I'm just going to be putting bombs literally everywhere. Well, not literally everywhere. Next to literally every object that can blow up into anything that can be worthwhile. Because we can get crawl spaces from normal rocks. We can get secret rooms and super secret rooms from bombing walls. Okay. We can get the steam sale, a fight with greed. We could just get money. There's a bunch of things. Oh, the head of the keeper we could also get from that. In fact, with infinite bombs, I may as well just come in here in case I want to blow up the donation machine a bunch in order to get an item. None of these are super exciting, so I'll hold off on that. I think there was a tinted rock back over here that I wanted to get as well. Sad news on all of those. Not a single crawl space yet. There's not guaranteed to be a crawl space, by the way, but it's worth doing my due diligence this early in the game. If I already had, like, a run set up, I probably wouldn't bother. But we really don't have anything yet. Seriously, it's the first floor. That can't be a secret room anyway. Let's try this. We'll try all possible super secret room locations, rather than having to backtrack for them. Was there something in here? There was. I'd like the swallowed penny, because I'll be able to carry it for ages. Okay, we've also got a charge in the secret room. So we'll go complete this room. Then use that, then go back, get the charge, and use it again. Whatever, I'll just make my my trip shorter. It's free to do. Doesn't matter to me. Okay. Tower. Entirely useless for us right now. Not going to be as useful as the world. Because I plan to not go down to the next floor with a charge on my item. Oh. Probably should have held off on that for a while. That can be there, actually. Hang on. There. Okay, just wanted to make certain that I wasn't about to make a horrible mistake. Okay. So I'm mostly going to be using the crystal ball for health recovery at the moment. Looks like I want to actually take one of these down to the next floor. Unless they're all, you know, Hargalas. Obviously, I'm looking for something like Perthro. Tagaz is nice. Yera is also nice. Awaz. Do I want a Yera in this room and then take Tagaz down? No. No. Yera's probably the one I want to take. Which means that I use Dagaz now. Could use Argiz for the boss, but I probably don't need to. And let's go. Yeah, definitely don't need to use it for Pin. Especially considering I have a higher than normal tier rate and I have Harlequin Baby. Pin is just going to be an absolute pushover. Kind of like that. Take the range up and get the hell out of here. So with Yera, what are we looking for? We're looking for a blank card in the shop. That's always a good thing to get with Yera. Also, just an absurd amount of anything on the floor could help me out nicely. So I'm gonna... Excuse me. I was going to try and leave all of the money on the floor. You can see how well that worked out for us. It's also correct to leave them there at the moment just because what if I get, you know, bloody penny? Or counterfeit penny, or burnt penny, or flat penny. Any of those, and I would be really sad that I've already picked up all of those pennies. God, I hate Curse of Darkness. Like, I'm not super salty about it. It rarely ever actually affects my play, other than meaning that I don't bother often checking for secret rooms. But that's just annoying. No. No, I'm not interested. Ooh, okay. Hang on, was there a key in the shop? I might have to go back for that if there was. Yeah, it looks like I probably have to go back for that. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I definitely should have done that in a different room. In the arcade specifically, because then I could have blown up 2 Wheels of Fortune at the same time. Wow, nice. I'll take that. There's the key that I wanted. D20, D20, D20? Oh. Unfortunately, since I have an IV bag and not a blood donation machine anymore, that actually won't help me. Usually you can get, yeah, all but 2 of those. There is a tinted rock over there that I would like to crack open. Unfortunately, I've wasted many bombs this floor. Just an absurd amount. Let's hope that this bomb champion drops one. Nope. Alright then. Just gonna have to deal with our horrible situation. We made our bed, now we gotta lie in it. We're gonna split this guy in half. Yeah. On such low health and not even a section has died. Oh, never mind. And bombs as well. Good goddamn. We'll definitely take the 1 bit of guppy. Not particularly interested in the other, though. Betrayal is one of the items that I'm like, yeah, but why would I need it? That's always been my opinion towards Betrayal. Small Rock is nice, damage increase, it'll be a speed decrease next time my speed stat is updated, and it'll be a tears up next time my tear stat is updated. Oh yeah. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted, baby. Swallowed Penny, drop 1 penny every single time you get hit, which is going to make playing this a lot more lucrative. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm thinking maybe it's gambling time? My luck is pretty low, but... Oh, nice. Just getting health would be nice. Getting keys would be nice. I'm really low on a lot of the consumables that I really need to complete a run. So I may as well just get those. Okay. Also, I'm not going to complain if I get Skatol. This early in the game, Skatol is... or it nullifies a significant portion of the enemies you'll be fighting. Skatol, obviously, making flies either non-aggressive or slower. Depending on the fly. Or even friendly sometimes as well, which is nice. Gosh. Still recovering from seasonal sickness. I thought I was completely fine. I woke up this morning feeling like P. Diddy and I thought I was going to be completely okay, but no, evidently that cough has reminded me, you are still just a horrible bag of phlegm, Ryan. It's okay. It's okay. We'll live through it together. I should also probably... Ooh, come on. Oh, damn it. That was a chance at Skatol. I should probably also find the super secret room, because in the off chance that it is a red heart room, we're just gonna max out our money. Ouch. That's kind of annoying. I didn't want those hearts hit, please. Also, I'm really uncomfortable that I've now got a half spirit heart. For some reason, I hate having half spirit hearts. It's just not neat and tidy. Oftentimes, I'll end up inadvertently, although slightly vertently, damaging myself just to even things out. Okay, come on. We're 11 minutes into the run, we're still on the second floor. Trying to give this all possible opportunity to get an economy break right now. I mean, game, this is going to be easier for the both of us if you just give me Skatol. Or keys. I needed keys as well. You tried to kill yourself. Whoa, whoa! That was a homing big bomb. God damn. Nice work, game. You actually managed it. Okay, we even got 2 lockups there at the end. I am pretty damn okay with how that went down, actually. Unfortunately, we didn't get Skatol, so this isn't our second fly item towards the possibility of becoming Beelzebub. But, you know, I'm still happy. God. I thought it was just going to be a big bomb and I was just going to be able to kick it away again, but it was homing, so couldn't do it. It kept coming back. Infinite bombs. Check for all of the things that I possibly can. Of course, should be checking here as well. Most inefficient bomb placements this side of the universe. Okay. Well, these are going to be obvious. Collect all of those. Please don't be a full heart in here. No, it's not. It's a half heart. Excellent. Do I want to start checking? You know what? -2 range is worth the knowledge that that is a range down pill. So I'm fine with that. What's going on in here? And over here. Nothing and nothing, evidently. This won't work, will it? No, it'll adjust their position, but I don't believe I'll actually be able to get them. We will try this. No. It's going to become easier the fewer rocks are in the room, because then the journey of the spike blocks becomes longer, and it becomes less likely they end up hitting me. Perfect. Oh, beautiful! This is definitely one of the types of rooms that we'd like to see. with our current setup. 2 spades, doubles your keys. We want to take the arrow down to the next floor, so... Aha! There we go! Now that is what we wanted. I think it's totally worth it to have done everything that I did on this floor just to get that item. I love that item. Head of the Keeper turns your tears into pennies, and when your tears hit enemies, there is a chance that they will just drop a coin on the floor. I love it. I think it's a really cool item. Okay, I also ended up getting 2 lockup. I'll see if there's anything that can heal me in the shop, and then we'll go. I should also probably donate a lot to the shop. Take this. That's a range down, actually. I'll check, but I'm pretty sure it's... No. Oh, it's a full health. Hey. Awesome. And... extra 2 cents. Now let's donate and see if we can get a lockup from donating. No, it's just gonna jam. Okay, fine. So here's the last thing that we actually do this floor. 15 minutes still on the second floor. That's how I play the game, baby. That's how I play this game. We've got to get this, and then we've got to go purchase a charge and use it. Ooh, what are you? Joker. Did I get the deal with the devil this floor? Burning basement 2. I mean, I should have been guaranteed to get it. What was in it? What was in it? I don't remember taking anything. Burning basement 2. Deal with the devil. Appeared. And then I picked up and put down Guppy's head, of course. Fuck. Joker's more important than Yera. Without already having a setup, Joker is more important than Yera, especially considering we already have a 1 Guppy piece touch. Sorry, gonna have to go with this one. Alright, let's move on. I could have even taken the IV bag with us there. Don't think that would have been strictly incorrect. That's actually a tier delay down, so that's actually really good. It's also an all stats up. It's nice for that reason. But tier delay down. Oh, baby. Ow. I really don't care if I get hit much at all. Not a problem. I'm mostly just going to focus on collecting things. I'll focus on fighting things if I have nothing left to collect at the end of this room. Well, looks like I don't have to focus on fighting. What are you? Health down. That's fine. I don't know if a health down is worth the knowledge that that's a health down pill, but... I'll have to say that it is, so I don't feel so sad about it. So unfortunately, and interestingly, the Capricorn affected our tier delay stat rather than our tier rate, which means that it hasn't procced the small rock trigger of changing our tier rate, which is really annoying. Means we need a tier rate item, but it also does mean that as soon as we get our next tier rate item, we'll probably go down to 4 tier delay, which is going to be kind of insane. Very good fun. Oh, double Joker. Cool, I can just activate the Joker already then. The Fool. Was there another? No, there wasn't. Okay. We use bombs to get into the shop. Because we can. And also because we have fewer keys than bombs. At this point, my money is going nowhere, so I'm actually just gonna purchase this to save a bomb. but also to get it out of the pool of items. For you, your bombs are key. Okay, that's fine with me, actually. Take this, and this is not that useful for us. We're actually doing decent damage for this point in the game. Did I already use a Joker? No, I hadn't. Okay, cool. Just making certain. So, I actually want to finish the floor before I use the Joker. God, now I've got Curse of the Mace. The reason behind finishing the floor before I use the Joker is because if the Joker wants me to trade away any of my red health for a deal, I won't be able to play the Blood Bank anymore. So I want to finish the floor, get all of the red health drops that I can, and exploit all of the money from that machine as I possibly can before I get rid of all of my red health. Well, that's beautiful. So now every single time I pick up a cent, I'm going to have, sorry, a coin of any kind, I'm going to have a chance for a key to spawn. 50% chance. Like that. Which basically means with Head of the Keeper, there's no way I'm ever going to run out of money in this run. There's like 2 pennies stacked in the center there, which could be 2 keys exactly. So it's totally worth 1 bomb to have gotten. I do... Hang on. It's possible that I do earn the deal with the devil after the boss, so I want to do everything related to red hearts before I go into the boss room as well. No, but I have 2 Joker cards. Does it matter? It only matters if I have deep pockets. I kind of want to respawn the shop. Something I learned recently that I am super interested in knowing, and I'm really happy to know it now, is that... Oh, gosh. Teleport all around the map. Is that if you use a D7... I think D7 is the one I'm thinking of. Algies is nice. If you use a D7 on a shop that had greed in it, you can actually respawn a shop. Yeah. That's the reroll rewards. The one that rerolls a room. I did a break with it not so long ago. Which actually turned out to be the craziest break I've ever done in my entire life. Although it's definitely not going to be the craziest one we do. Got a lot more breaking to do yet. God, look at all these keys. That should work. Yeah. So I can get the key and the heart if I really wanted. But I don't know how much I care about getting those. So, first off, let's go play this. 1, 2... God, the key payouts is... It's insane. It doesn't make sense. And as long as we go over here, get the red heart, get the key, and then go back, we'll be in perfect position to have gotten absolutely everything that we could possibly get from this floor. Bar the possibility of bombing for a crawl space. Damn it, you still don't want to give me that blood bag, eh? Hey. Alright then. Let's hope we get something like Magic Mushroom or less than 3. Something that's a full heart, but also a red heart heal. Would be nice. Little Chad just ain't gonna cut it, unfortunately. That said, I'll probably still take it. Just because we are likely to get an arcade next floor as well, so it'd just be nice to have along. Okay. Throw a Joker in here. Kill the Krampuzoid. You tried, buddy. You really did. And then we need to also backtrack in order to pick up the Joker card that we had available to us. Basically, we're using these Joker cards in such a way that we pretty much have a mock goat's head. Which is fine by me. As you might imagine. Fucking key payouts. It's insane. We would actually... Oh, shit. Where is it gone? We would actually be able to play a key beggar at this rate. Do you know how big that is? Do you know how rare that is? For me, specifically? Just look at the map change as I walk across it. This fucking Curse and Maze bullshit. Absolutely hate it. And let's get out of here. Deal with the devil chance. This floor is actually pretty high. Might not need to use the Joker. I'm hoping so, because then I can use the Joker next floor. Although, if I don't earn it this floor... Is that fucking seriously? I mean, there's no reason not to use a Joker this floor then. Should I just use it as early as possible? Hang on. I still have 2 red hearts and... no arcade. I could possibly get a temperance machine, but... I don't know if I want to bet on it. So this is a spirit heart that we've lost. Never mind, we're fine. Ah, fuck. There was a heart in there I should have collected. Just trying to keep track of my health so that I can go into a deal with the devil and feel relatively confident in my ability to take everything. See, if I use the Joker this floor, it's better if I don't earn the deal with the devil naturally afterwards. So I'd want to take red heart damage against the boss. Which means that I need to guarantee that I have enough red heart damage to take some against the boss. This curse is wrinkling my brain some. That's gonna make taking that red heart damage a little difficult. So I just don't want to earn the deal with the devil this floor. If at all possible, please. Don't screw over my future chances for deals with the devil by giving me one here. Okay, we've got 1.5 red hearts. I know because we picked up a half red heart. We were allowed in this room and then we picked up another half red heart. So unless we had 0 red hearts at the start, and I think that's unlikely. I haven't picked up old bandage recently or anything like that. Then we are pretty certain 1.5 red hearts. What I don't know is how many spirit hearts I have. I think I have 3 full spirit hearts right now. Nope. Mushrooms were changed to 2.5 now. Mushrooms were changed to... God, way too many. Mushrooms were changed recently to have way lower drop rates for pills and items, so I don't bomb them anymore. I don't fuck with them. I don't think they're good. God, it's times like this you didn't want any of the other ones that you got. The familiars, that is. So now, instead of actually... What do we got here? Speed down. It's kind of annoying. So now, instead of going through the secret room with a bomb in order to get to the shop, we actually have more keys than bombs by significant numbers. So we'll be moving away and around so that we can actually use the keys for it. Easiest room in my life. Thank you very much. Okay, 99 cents. And... wow, we can actually take 2 jokers down to the next floor. That's going to be surprisingly good. That was a shitty rune. I don't care. I can't remember if it's the one that you take first or the one that you take last when you take both starter deck and little baggy. I can't remember which one applies, because little baggy obviously removes all cards from the run, turns them all into pills, and starter deck does the opposite. So I don't know which takes precedence and which order you have to take them in order to affect precedence, so that's why I'm just not going to fuck with it. Otherwise, I would definitely want to also take Little Baggy just to remove it from the item pool, because it's shown that it's going to show up a bunch this run. Or rather, it's just, you know, annoying. I would rather not see it again. I'm not super likely to see it again, but I could guarantee that. How many shops have we got left? 1, 2, 2. Alright, fine. 2 as long as we don't get an XL next floor. Not that I would complain about an XL, but... I don't know, I wouldn't particularly be into it. Especially because greed could just block it and then... block the shop, that is. And then it's like, oh, cool, so instead of getting 2 shops, we got 0. Nice, that's real good. Well, that's our tier rate at 4, as I said it would be. It's another guppy item. I have enough red hearts to take both, so it's fine. Joker next floor. Depths 1, perfect, no XL. We'll save the Joker in case we do get a deal with the devil. External of having to use it, because if we can save these for, say, you know, Cathedral and Chest, then we can actually get even better than the payout that a Goat's Head would give us. Because Goat's Head gives you all of the deals with the devil, but only on the floors that deals with the devil are available. Joker runes you can use, Joker cards you can use to get deals with the devil when the fuck ever. Deals with the devil aren't available on, you know, Dark Room, Chests, Cathedral, Sheol, Hush floor, so Blue Womb, and Basement 1. Or Cellar 1, Burning Basement 1, whatever. But with a Joker card, anything is possible, baby. Don't care. We're getting to the point that I really don't care about super high optimization. I just care about getting to the bosses now. Because past the point of getting to the shops at this stage, I'm not really going to be affecting my run anymore. The Mind is nice, full mapping every floor. And that's full mapping with the super secret room, the normal map, and the compass. It's just all map effects are available. I really like it a lot. I think it's real cool. No. The flat penny is actually just going to be a more effective version of that in some ways. Unless I break on the last floor, in which case that's actually more important. Then, okay, that makes sense. If I break on the last floor and I have an infinite number of, well, theoretically infinite number of chests that I want to open, then I want something that can open all of those. So this would be that. Next floor, I could theoretically get restock and another item pedestal, in which case I would actually be able to do some significant breaking. Not an incredible amount. It would be probably on the level of a fracture rather than a break. But we could do some stuff. Unfortunately, again, that is going to require restock and another item pedestal. So I need two item pedestals in a shop. I need Super Greed not to be in there, obviously. And I need restock to be one of the items. So it's not super likely, but, you know, it'd be cool if it happened. Get this over here. Thank you. What are you? Magician. Perfect. Where? No. Man, it's surprising. There have been very few Tinted Rocks this run. Why are they always, you know, few and far between when I have the ability to open them all? Ah, well. We'll live through it somehow. Alright, let's give this boss a little bit of a walloping. Flight plus speed up, not important enough to me, to be honest. If it was earlier in the game, it would be important to me. Actually, hang on. I already have full mapping. That's a good point. That is a good point I've just made to me. Oh, nice. That's another item towards the conjoined transformation. I already have full mapping from external resources, so if I moved faster and flew, I might just be able to avoid a lot more damage. Yep, that's actually the correct decision. The big reason I would want to keep that is because of the mapping. And I already have the mapping, so I'm glad that I gave that a second thought. Because I easily could have just gone, no, obviously, not good enough. And moved away. But actually thinking about it for an extra second revealed that I was just biased towards the item I was holding, rather than actually making a logical decision. Okay, Chub? No, Husk? Alright, I do not remember this being a wave. Or an ordering of waves, rather. Hanged Man is unfortunately useless for me right now. If I get my final guppy item, obviously, nothing matters. Anyone can see, nothing really matters to me. Gained half a Spirit Heart going in there. Ooh, baby. I do want to go to the arcade, because there's possibly a Isaac's bedroom in there, because that can happen. And if there is, and I rest in the bed, I'll get 3 Spirit Hearts. That only happens, of course, if you have no red health. Otherwise, it will just fill your red health. Blue fires can be bombed in order to get Spirit Hearts. Purple fires can also be bombed in order to get Spirit Hearts. They can't be killed with normal tears, though. What's up here? There could also just be beggars in there, and I want to check that out. I don't know if I want to play until this blows up, but I do want orbitals, because I have, what, zero? Zero orbitals right now. Getting even just one would be huge. If you're wondering why... Ooh. That could get me into a Mega Satan fight, although I don't care. If you're wondering why it was paying out with cards, it's because it was trying to pay out with pills, but I have starter deck. It can never pay out with cards by you know, standard. Okay. Was really hoping one of those would become Greed, so I could fight it, get another Steam sale, then we could get a proper, stupidly incredible break going if we had restock in this store. Very long shot. Don't worry, I'm completely aware of that. It's the longest of all shots. Just gotta try. Can't blame me for trying. I mean, I already have a stupidly large brigade of familiars, so I may as well just take this. The only reason you don't want to take a familiar... usually the only reason you don't want to take a familiar, I will hasten to backtrack, is because you think that that familiar is going to preclude you from getting better familiars in the slot that it could be in. Like, if Little Chad was the oh, God, I don't even want that. I've got jokers, so never mind, I will. Like, if Little Chad was the first familiar offered to me, I probably wouldn't have taken it. Just because it would make the possibility of getting, say, a first slot Little Brimstone, it would make that horrible. It's so much easier to aim the shots from a first slot Little Brimstone than it is to aim it from a second slot. And second slot, third slot, you know, same again. Which is why I'm kind of annoyed that he's my third slot. See? I can't use him to actually hit that guy. Because he lags so far behind me in my actions. Well, that was lame. Alright then. There's actually a really good reason to play this, and that's because he can give you trinkets, and I have the ability to hold 2 trinkets. And also, the 2 trinkets I'm holding are relatively useless at this point in the game. So something like Cancer, even just Cancer right now would be great. It would halve, it would double the speed of my tiers. Because it would give me -2 tier delay, and I'm currently on 4 tier delay. Boom. That's incredible. That is insane. Actually, I'm going to drop it. I'm going to start firing. Then I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to start firing again. Yep, that's kind of stupid. What else would I like? Obviously, Curved Horn. Although that AA battery is looking kind of nice right now. I'm looking at it and thinking, what if I get a use item that I really want to use a bunch in the future? It'll just be useful. I could also take this for random mushroom effects every room. And the compass is thrown into the mushroom pool for that, so don't. You know, compasses are mushrooms, basically. Or at least according to this game. Okay, double Joker. We got everything we wanted. Perfect. I'm always really happy when I say, okay, so we're doing this because there's the possibility, the remote possibility of getting this, and then it works out. Because it starts to justify all of the amount of times that I'm like, okay, I'm gambling here for the possibility of getting a 48-hour energy pill, which I can then use to use a D6 on the next floor. You know, it starts to justify all of the stupid long shots I take. I'm not guppy yet, but that is actually just really good. Okay. Unfortunately, we do have to go back for the challenge room as well. It's entirely necessary and essential. Because challenge rooms are dope as hell and can have red chests in them, and those red chests can have guppy pieces in them. Thank you for the luck up. Offsetting the luck down that I got earlier. I think that was a pill? Was it a pill that gave me luck down? Whatever it was. Grumble, grumble, grumble. How dare it. Okay. And... perfect. Fuck this room. Nope. If it was red chests, I would complete it, but there's nothing... I believe actually nothing that could be held in those that I would actually find valuable at this point in the run. Thank you for the charge. As soon as I start feeling cautious or wary about my health, we always get another charge of the item. I feel happier again. I will fight the mini-boss because Super Envy is a mini-boss. That's useless now. Lust is actually fine as well. Gives me 1 towards the spawn transformation. I think that is my first towards the spawn transformation as well, yeah? Yeah, it is. Damn. I'm very unlikely to get the rest towards the spawn transformation at this point. Can I get in here while the invincibility state is on? Yes, I can. Perfect. Oh, well. At least the trip paid for itself. Oh, fuck. Didn't even think about the one on the other side of the room. My health is actually really bad. If I still had flight, I would be in a horrible position. I'd probably have about 1... Oh my god! I'm taking a hit every room now! When did I become the world's worst Isaac player? Playing so slow and methodically in the early game and stacking up my benefits, increasing my odds ever so slightly, and now it's just like, I don't fucking know, maybe I'll take this damage. Come on. Fucking finish him! He has no health! Thank you! Okay, that's not going to affect us except for the tier, shot speed. Call of the Void is actually a really good item, but I don't think I can... I totally can. I'll just take it. So the reason I'm taking it is because more of the Void, every 3 seconds while you are holding down fire, will charge up that. A black circle around you that does an incredible amount of damage. But if it kills an enemy, the enemy has a chance to drop a black heart. A pretty significant chance, I should add, as well. So I feel like it can possibly pay for itself. I'm really hopeful. I need to start looking for tinted rocks again. Secret. Yeah, secret tinted rocks. Oh, fuck. That was bad. Nothing there. Good lord. Am I gonna lose this? Am I gonna lose this run? 50-50. Nope, we're fine. Wow. What are you, Bacano? Okay, that's actually pretty good. Makes this a lot safer in the future. Pin? Yeah, it's pin. Thank you for the black heart. That's really important. Trying to kill things with the aura to get my black hearts that I was promised when I picked this up. There we go. Got one. That's very important just to prove the concept. So that I can say, yeah, it totally actually does happen in real life as well. Okay, that was fucking crazy. Did you see what just happened there? Oh, baby, the payouts. Increase my deal with the devil chance. I've still got 2 Joker cards. If we get the deal with the devil on this floor, I can just take every deal with... Well, take. I can get into every deal with the devil in the game. Ah, fuck. That was really bad on my part, actually. I underestimated the enemy. Don't do as Donnie don't did. Okay, thank you for the lockup. I'm just gonna take that, honestly. I cannot do anything else right now. Hoglaws. It was a room I wanted to use Hoglaws. Whatever. Hoglaws. Nothing. Fine. I want to have more than 6 spirit hearts. That's not going to happen, so let's just defeat It Lives. So much of this damage would just be completely prevented if I had even 1 orbital. Okay. That does nothing for us anymore, except it will stop us from taking damage when we get stomped on the head. Really not that useful. Up we go. I'm fit to use the Joker immediately this floor as well. Curse of the Blind. Wow. You fucked it. You really fucked it, game. I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use it next floor now. Tells you how optimistic I am. Oh, I'm going to use this next floor because I'm totally going to make it to next floor. Not at this rate. Thank you for the double spirit heart. That's very important. Okay. Oh! Black heart? No? You? Black heart? Gosh, do you have to have lower luck to get it, maybe? Oh, there's a black heart. But that's because I killed 6 sections at the same time. Had to pay out. With this many bombs, I may as well just try. Strength is nice. I don't have a 1.5 times damage multiplier, so I may as well. Libraries often have a lot of charges in them. If I use that against, I think, Isaac, I would die. Isaac in the Satan fight, I believe, if you use the Bible against them, you just immediately die. Okay. And... no, I can't take 2 spirit hearts worth of damage to check the secret room. Well, I can get a lot of black hearts in here if I do this correctly. Killed 4 pieces at the same time, got nothing. Okay, there's 2 black hearts. God damn it! All the damage I'm taking is kind of offsetting all of the good that I'm doing with the black heart gain. Nothing. What happened to me in this video game? I'm getting worse at this game, I swear. Alright, stars. No, don't care. Let's get out of here. God damn it. I should have known that was gonna happen as well. Oh. Abysmal play, Ryan. Abysmal play. I don't even care about who that the mini-boss is. Let's just go kill Isaac. At least I know I can do that fight with only taking probably 1 hit. Hermit. I really wish the Hermit was kind of like the Joker. Even if there isn't a deal with the devil on that floor, it will give you a deal with the devil. So I wish the Hermit could just give you a shop. It wouldn't even affect the game dramatically. Because the Hermit card, what, I see it once every 3 runs. It's not the most common thing in the entire video game. Okay, we've only taken 2 hits so far. Taking a 3rd hit. Good work, Ryan. Whoa, okay. That's bad positioning on my part. Okay, we should be fine here. Oh, God. We could have gotten hit there, actually. Alright. Oh. This is too tense. Ghost of Darkness, so I can actually see the items. Oh, we're fine. We won. Doubles our damage. Also is going to respawn us if we die. Well, that was tense. Right up until we just won. Couldn't you wait and give me that just before the boss fight? You know. Let everyone sweat it a little bit. Sure. Virgo, refreshed and protected. Makes all of our pills good, so we're real happy about that. Okay, good dodge, Ryan. Good dodge. Pat myself on the back so hard, I give myself a goddamn displaced... What do they call them? Vertebrae? Vertebrae? Yeah, so I displaced one of my spinal discs by patting myself on the back so hard. Alright. Oh, goddamn. Wrong one brought us back to life. Okay, let's Joker. Really? I should have killed myself and then picked those up somehow. Oh, that's right. Leave the room, kill myself, come back. Pick them up. That's how I should have done it. I don't have Guppy's tail, so there's no reason to continue. I've got Guppy's collar and Guppy's head as my 2 Guppy pieces. So it's not like I'm going to get an incredible amount of chest spawns. So I'm not going to bother continuing trying to full clear the floor. Should I reroll for more damage? I'm gonna try and reroll a bit. Oh, well, that doubles our tier rate. But our damage is less. Nah. Okay, that just gave me +5 damage. Like, it didn't really even change anything else. So that was kind of insane. Excuse me. Oh no, we're getting bombed. Woe is me, how will I ever survive this? Oh, thank you. Finally, we're Dark Judas. Okay, we'll take this, power ourselves up, and then we'll go in, add a 1.5 times damage multiplier to our tiers, and then suddenly, things are going to look a lot different to how they've been looking for the rest of the run. Yeah, we're just going to bully this guy around and then win the game. I like the D8 a lot more now. I did not know that it could do things like that. I did not know, first off, that it could break tier delay stats, and I didn't know that it could possibly just give you bonuses to all of your stats. The fact that I have missing HUD makes D8 way better. Anyway, hopefully we'll get a start with it with Eden at some point. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we will see you next time.